Hi, my name is Kathy Weaver. Thank you for stopping by on my YouTube channel and the playlist called LinkedIn Posting Party. Have you been to a posting party yet? Are you trying to learn how to do more things at the posting party? Today, we're actually going to talk about the first place people go when they meet you, either virtually or certainly in person. If you're meeting at a chamber of commerce, most likely the first thing you do is introduce yourself, of course, and then exchange business cards. Once you get back to your office, the first place you're going to check out that person, most likely, see if they're a chamber member, of course, but then you're going to probably go to LinkedIn. It's one of our amazing, amazing business platforms. I will admit, I had not been utilizing LinkedIn well until the last couple of years. And I have been learning and going to mastermind classes and training sessions and as many things as I can to find out more and more about this fascinating platform, social media called LinkedIn. Because of that, I discovered posting parties. Had no idea what one was. So now that we're this far into a posting party and perhaps why you should do it, if you've already watched the intro video, let's get into the actual pieces as far as the first place people go to check you out is LinkedIn. I'm going to be sharing my screen here. And the reason I'm going to be sharing my page of LinkedIn is because I can actually do edits from it. So that's why we are here on my profile page for LinkedIn. Once again, I'm not an expert. You probably know way more than I do about LinkedIn. And if you do, please share it. That would be the best thing for all of us to learn from each other. But for me, these are some of the things I have learned that I love sharing with other friends. So let's get started. We've gone to that Chamber of Commerce meeting. We've met that person virtually, whatever that looks like for you. So you go to LinkedIn and find them. Now, the first part of the find them piece is, have they captured their own URL? Because mine is Kathy Weaver KC, which stands for Kansas City. So if you type in linkedin.com/IN, which is the LinkedIn URL, and then you type in Kathy Weaver KC, boom, here I am. And the way that you can actually check that out is the contact info. Hopefully I handed you a business card with my website on it, possibly my phone number, certainly my email address. And then you can see at the very top where it says your profile, I have captured my own LinkedIn URL, which is Kathy Weaver KC, again, standing for Kansas City. How do you do that? I do most of my edits on LinkedIn, not all of them. There's 3 specific things we're going to talk about on this playlist that are done from a phone, an app. But on this particular topic, we're going to be on the computer. And it says edit public profile and URL, all right? So as soon as you click on that, the very cool part about LinkedIn is there's always a magic pencil and there's always 3 dots. So you click on the magic pencil. Hopefully you can see that on my screen. And as soon as you open it up, it's going to say your name, dashes, and 7654321, all kinds of numbers. As soon as I go to someone's page to check them out, I can tell if they are a LinkedIn user, effectively or not yet, just by this one little trick. So you back the numbers up on your edit. And as soon as it gets to your name, if your name's not taken yet, oh my gosh, good for you. There's about 95 zillion, trillion, gazillion million Kathy Weavers out there. So I knew early on that I was going to have to brand myself with my specific name, as in Kathy Weaver, KC stands for Kansas City. You can be your name and CEO, which stands for Chief Expansion Officer of your own company. You can be your name and your state. You can be your name and your country, Kathy Weaver USA, Kathy Weaver Kansas, Kathy Weaver Kangen Water, Kathy Weaver, whatever you want. But that is the deal, to be able to, first of all, capture your own URL when someone comes to your LinkedIn page. And then, of course, it gives you the option to save it. So just do it. So now you've got the very first part of your very own LinkedIn, capture your own URL. You've already done the first step. Now, what's the second step? And again, there's no order for this. And please don't think you have to do it all in one day. Sometimes when people watch these videos or come to my training classes or even attend a posting party with me, their eyes have exploded because there's so much to do and they don't have what? Hello, time. So don't think you have to do all of this in one section, one step, but capturing your own URL is certainly painless and super easy. So then the next thing is people are going to find your profile picture. Does your profile picture resemble you? Do you look like your profile picture? So again, if there's a million, zillion, trillion, gazillion more people out there that have your same name, the only way they're going to be able to find you is if you look like your profile picture on LinkedIn. So please make sure it's recent. Next thing, what do you suppose you notice here? My LinkedIn banner. Now, this one is specifically sized down. I wanted you to be able to see the whole thing on the screen. You can extend these, you can move them around. I actually myself, I use PowerPoint and Canva. I add something here, I take something apart there. And like I say, in this case, I sized it down so you could actually see it on your screen. But you can put anything you want, your digital business card, groups that you're affiliated with, certainly your logo for your company, if that's a good fit for you. You can, and some people actually do scenes, like I went to the mountains, I love that. I went to the fall foliage, I love that. I had a Christmas party, I love that. Some people actually do scenes on their LinkedIn banner. Just so long as you put a banner on there that captures your essence, your goals, your dreams, captures a little bit about you, because again, people are coming to check you out, see what you're all about, see who your connections are, things like that. So give them an opportunity to find out more and more and more about you. So we've taken a look at the contact info. And again, that was to capture your URL, but there's opportunities for websites. You can put your birthday on there, your phone number. If you're not comfortable having your phone number on there, get a Google number, your email address that you check the most often, because now that they've checked you out, they're probably going to send you an email. It was great to meet you at the Chamber of Commerce meeting. It was great to meet you at our virtual networking. So make it easy. If they want to buy your Kangen water machine right now, or whatever it is you sell, make sure that it's easy for them, because I trust me, they are going somewhere else if you don't make it easy. So then you'll notice right underneath my name is what I like to call my power statement. Who are you? What do you do? The first 3, 4, 5 words underneath your name are going to show up on every single comment you make on LinkedIn. When you go to someone's post, when you're following someone new, when they put up a cool video, whatever that looks like, the very, very first thing that's going to show is Kathy Weaver, Kangen Water Rep. Kathy Weaver, Kangen Water Rep. That's what's going to show every single time I make a post, a comment. So now you've got 220 characters approximately and sometimes these change, by the way. So always know that the edits, the changes, the updates, it's super duper important. LinkedIn has done a fantastic job making it easy for all of us to connect. And I personally love using LinkedIn. I was not doing it correctly years ago, and I have upped my game times a million just in the last several years. So make it easy for yourself and fill this in. Let people find you. You can use emojis. I like to use the vertical line a lot. I do a lot of spacing. And the reason I did that is so it would show Kangen Water Rep, boom, right on my power statement. Instead of I help people with and I fix people something, that kind of gets blurry when you're doing a comment on someone's post, because then obviously it runs off. Click here for more. Here's the 3 dots. Oh my gosh. I want to make it easy for people to find out what I do. After that, you can do hashtags. Obviously, that makes you findable. Different groups you're in. In my case, obviously, I've got hashtag posting party, some of the groups I help with. I've also written 3 books, so I put the titles of those books on there. Just let people know a little bit about you. We've got tons of space coming up that you're going to be able to put in more, so people can find out about you also. I want to do these videos basically one at a time, one section at a time, so that none of us gets overwhelmed with all the things that there could be to do on LinkedIn if you're not familiar with it yet. So just go to LinkedIn, create an account if you don't have one already, and then start with your profile picture, certainly. You're capturing your own URL, certainly. Your LinkedIn banner, just so people get a little feel for who you are. Your power statement, first 3, 4, 5 words, space it out. Put the emojis on there that represent your company. Give them a little snippet about who you are and what you do. So thanks again for subscribing to my channel. We're going to talk more about the posting party piece, why it's a great idea, why it might be a good fit for you. And definitely, if you need me to facilitate a party for you, we can get those worked out as far as scheduling. So again, thanks for subscribing to my channel, and I'll see you on the next video because I love the art of the posting party. Bye for now.